Did you know YouTube is a gold mine for architects? I'll tell you how. I'll tell you some of the very cool YouTube channels for your architecture and design inspirations in the end of this video. Hey everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, I'll tell you how to use YouTube and become a better designer. You get access to all the international projects as well as international trends that are going on currently across the globe. You can very much network with all the architects and interior designers across the globe. You can get in touch with all kinds of vendors and material suppliers across the globe for your design needs. At the same point of time, you can learn from the experts and industry standard practices. So what are the best types of content on YouTube for architects? Let's list them. Architecture case studies. You can go through channels like TED Talks, Design, and B1M. There are various kinds of design processes and concept videos available on YouTube free of cost, in which you can see how architects conceptualize their projects and go about designing their projects from drafting stage or the conceptualization to execution. Sustainable architecture can also be learned about eco-friendly materials and techniques for free of cost on YouTube, as there are many channels which can tell you what sustainable practices actually mean. Construction and detailing can also be learned by watching real-time construction videos to improve technical knowledge. You can also go and visit some architectural vlogs and site visit channels where you can get a first-person view of projects done by various architects and interior designers. YouTube also benefits you in giving you various kinds of software lectures free of cost and without having to worry about where to get the software from and how to install them and how to start working on the same. You can go and search about various design programs and softwares from Revit, from Luvion, from SketchUp, from AutoCAD, and many more. Depending upon your needs and your project requirements, you can learn drafting, you can learn 3D rendering, you can learn modeling, you can learn how light can be beneficial from one view to another, and you can become better at designing spaces using YouTube. How to use YouTube correctly for design inspiration. Let's go. You can curate a watch list. A watch list comprising of various videos by various channels in which they can tell you how to conceptualize different types of architectural and interior projects. You can utilize one strategy to another depending upon your project requirements and project scale. You can use different kinds of playlists. You can start by making one playlist at a time for various sectors like conceptualization, like detailing, like rendering, like drawing making or drafting, and execution. You can organize content in categories like rendering, like working drawings, like conceptualization, or brainstorming. Simply go and search on YouTube about various types of architecture videos where people are showing about their projects, drawing making, rendering, model making, lighting design, or various other categories depending upon your needs. You can slow down and analyze by pausing any such video and making notes for your project requirements if there is any relatable content in that very video. It gives you a breather, it gives you a reflection time, and it can give you more time for understanding what your project demands and how to cater to that. You can take notes and recreate the concepts in your own manner. There can be a small scale villa design on which somebody has posted a video of some construction methodologies, but you can use the same construction methodologies for a larger size residential scale project as well. Depending upon your needs, you can curate as well as you can fine tune some of the details that are shown in the videos. Last but not the least, you can engage in comments. Engaging in comments gives you a very big idea, a very clear picture of how industry experts are discussing and thinking about the similar types of projects. It can benefit you in various ways where you can apply all the skill set and industry standards techniques to make your project a better one. How to implement what you have learned. You can start by prototyping. You can start by either making one layout at a time or one practice at a time about your particular project. It can be modeling, it can be physical as well as digital model, it can be conceptual drawing making, it can be sketches, it can be just a brainstorming about a zoning or a bubble diagram. Depending upon your project scale and project size, you have to learn what timelines will be crucial for this very project. Given that, you can start by doing what is the most important thing to begin with in the project. You can experiment with the ideas of conceptualization. You can start by sketching, as well as you can start by single line diagrams for your projects. You can compare Indian and global trends in such a manner that you can use international styles with local contexts. Guys, if you liked what you just saw, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, What the Design. So, if you are looking for good references for YouTube channels for architecture and design inspiration and learnings, you can follow these particular channels. For architecture and design inspiration, you can go to Design or ArcDaily that show cutting edge interior design and architecture projects with all the latest technologies used by the architects. For learning and tutorials, you can go to 30 by 40 workshop. I personally also recommend that. It shares architecture workflows and design processes and gives you a very thoughtful knowledge of how to begin a project. For sustainable and vernacular architecture, you can go to Green Building Advisor that talks about eco-friendly sustainable architecture practices. You can also check out this channel called Made in Earth that highlights mud architecture and natural building methods. This will cover up your sustainable architecture, your architecture and design inspiration, and you will be sorted for your next project.